In 1976, I lost my father in a tragic airplane explosion in China. My family got completely shattered. My mother fell into depression. My siblings disappeared into their own ways of coping. And I was left alone with big questions, aching, loneliness, no time to grieve. And yet something within that darkness, a seed was quietly planted. A need to express, a need to create. That pain led me inward, deep into spiritual experiences most children don't even have words for in a very young age. My grandmother became my guide. She taught me how to listen, really listen, to life, to spirit, to pain itself. I didn't even know it then, but I had started to explore not just movement, but expression through dance, quiet drawings, sacred gestures, nature, and silent poems. It wasn't healing yet, but it was awakening. Years later, I married someone who reflected many of the wounds I carried from childhood. And after 17 years of sadness and emotional distress and distance, I walked away for the sake of my children. For my healing, for truth, and through it all, it was the daily rituals, the small acts of creation, and the power of presence that kept me connected to myself. Then in 2006, something unexpected happened. The New York Times invited me to take my school-based yoga program from New York City to Sri Lanka just after the tsunami. I said yes. At 3 a.m. that morning, I knew my life would never be the same again. Within 2 months, I was knocking on ministers' and village chiefs' doors with a mission to serve. I brought with me not just yoga, but the life tools for healing and expression, for finding voice in silence, from drawing meaning from suffering. In 2 years, I worked with over 13,000 children and trained hundreds of teachers, but success was definitely not always easy. In 2008, I survived a brutal targeted attack, broken bones, smashed ribs and hand from becoming a threat to the local NGOs. And still, I rose. Yoga helped me breathe. It was then I saw how deeply powerful can not only the yoga heal, but help. Art and deep spiritual experiences helped me process. Creativity stopped being a luxury and became a survival tool. And this is why I'm here with you today, because this path didn't just heal others, it transformed me. From grief to gratitude, from isolation to connection, from striving to surrender, I stopped separating life from practice. They became one. And what I teach now through the Veda Wellness Retreats and everything I created is rooted in that living wisdom, lived wisdom. So if you're feeling lost, uninspired, or disconnected from within your deeper purpose, please know I've been there. This is not your fault, yet an opportunity, an amazing opportunity to truly awaken. I've walked the path back to radiance and clarity. And even today, if there is turmoil, the science of yoga brings an immediate center when used. So it's not only an honor, but I'm truly grateful to share and walk with you on this path called life and to give back to these precious practices by serving them.